what's up, y'all? Kelly Clarkson with Wayfair. My favorite thing about the holidays? Decking out my whole house. It's not a competition, but if it was, well, I'd win the season with Wayfair. Outdoor inflatable Santa? Got it on Wayfair. Trees, lights, and ornaments? Wayfair. Hosting must-haves like dining sets, beds, sheets, and towels? Wayfair. For everything in your style delivered with fast and free shipping, visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app to win the season. But again, it's not a competition.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of When Reality Hits. I hope everybody is doing amazing and having a wonderful week. Christmas is right around the corner. I cannot believe it. I'm starting to scramble to get everything together for my family. My mom and my nephew Brayden are the only ones who have sent me Christmas list of things to get them. So something I always laugh about with my mom, she always sends me just all these different lists because she loves opening presents. Every time that we go to her house for Christmas, she likes everybody to open a present one person at a time so that everybody can see what they got. And then she likes to save hers for last, so we're all watching her and she gets to open hers. She is hilarious, but I'm so excited to go home for Christmas. Me and Cruzy are going to be going home to Kentucky soon, and I cannot wait. Every year with my friends as well, I rent like a big Airbnb in Lexington, and we do a Friendsmas. So that's always really fun. We always all cook a big meal, kind of like a Thanksgiving dinner. Like we've got like country ham, we've got all the fixins, we've got, the mashed potatoes, the broccoli casserole, all that kind of stuff. We do like meatballs, wings, just a bunch of different things. And we all come together and we all play a bunch of games, and all my friends, it's like there's a new kid that's added every single year. So some of my friends have 4 kids, 3 kids, 2 kids, 1 kid. So it's always a bunch of kids, and then all of us and our partners in the house. And it is so fun. We always do Christmas pajamas and play a bunch of games. Last year we did that game where, people put up the tea lights and they're in a straight roll and you're like, Merry Christmas, and try to blow out as many candles as you can. And then the games where you take a fruit roll up and or a fruit by the foot, I guess, and whoever can eat it fastest without using their hands. Just little silly things like that always are so much fun. So I cannot wait to go back to Kentucky and do all my fun little traditions. Every year whenever I go home, I wait till I get home to take Cruz to see Santa, because it's been amazing, because this will be Cruz's 4th Christmas. Yes. And every single year we have went to the Fayette Mall in Lexington, Kentucky, and taken his photos with Santa. And what I love about that is that the backdrop is always pretty much the same. It always looks the same. And it has been the same Santa every year. So I'm really hoping and praying whenever we get there this year, it'll be the same Santa. So that's really cool, because then whenever he gets older and we look back, he's always going to be with the same Santa every single year. And I just love that. I love little cute traditions like that. I got him like a little sweater to wear for Christmas, and it's like kind of like a emerald green color, very Christmassy, and has like a train across of it. It's really, really cute. I just can't wait to see how he acts. He's either going to love it or he's going to hate it, and I'm going to have to just sit him on his lap, take a photo as soon as we can, and see how it goes. We'll see what happens. That's what I had to do with the Easter Bunny. We took Cruz and my niece Presley. They were here visiting me in LA, and I took them to see the Easter Bunny at the Grove. And the only way I could get Cruz to sit by this huge Easter Bunny was the Easter Bunny had to give him like a little toy. So I'm going to see if I can get Santa to do something like that. But one of my very favorite pictures that I have of Cruz with that Santa, he actually fell asleep whenever we were in line. I think it was his first one. So he was still in a stroller, very young, and he was sleeping, and Santa was just kind of reading him a book. And it is one of my favorite Christmas photos I've ever seen, because it just looks so sweet. It's like Santa just read him a letter or read him a book, and he fell asleep watching it. So that's awesome. I cannot wait for that. Some more traditions that we do is every Christmas Eve we go to Mamaw's house. You guys remember Mamaw from Jacksonville Takes Kentucky, and she was on Vanderpump Rules and different a couple different things here and there. Mama's beer cheese, of course, but every year, New Year's Eve at night is always at my Mama's house. And if you know, like all of my family basically are next door neighbors on this big plot of land out in the farm in the middle of nowhere. So everybody walks over to Mama's house and we do a gift exchange. Every adult picks like one person that you buy a gift for. And then if you have a kid, they pick a kid that they get a gift for as well. So, I have to get one for my cousin and then my little cousin for Cruz. But my favorite thing about Mama's Christmas Eve is that we do Dirty Santa, so everybody has to bring like a funny gag gift. And this year, I went ahead and one of the gag gifts that I made, I hope nobody's listening to this because then they're going to know from my family, but I got these socks made. You can go on Amazon and you can get these like tall socks made and you can enter whatever face you want on there. So I got like my face is going to be all over these tall socks and I'm like really glammed up all in like my hair and makeup from, Bradley and Anna East doing my glam. And it's just my head everywhere, which I think is hilarious. It's just funny little things like that. And sometimes it'll be things that you could wear like antlers or a funny hat or different things. And we all take pictures together. And every now and then you'll get something good. Like you'll get something like a jar filled with candy. So you never really know what you're going to get, but it's always so fun and we always laugh. And those memories are just things that I love that are going to last a lifetime. And I just love doing little traditions like that we keep going back for. One of my favorite gag gifts that was ever made at my Mama's house was, whenever my Papa Turner was still with us, he could take his teeth out. He always had them in. He did not ever want anybody to see him without his teeth. He was a very handsome man. And, one of my aunts made a calendar of all different pictures with my papa without his teeth in. So it's just like cute little stuff like that I am just so excited for. And I just can't wait to see all of my friends and family. And I hope you guys have your own Christmas or holiday traditions, whatever you celebrate. And you keep doing them every year because family is so important. And especially with your kids, these memories will last forever. Cruz right now is in this phase where he wants to take a lot of the stuff off the Christmas tree, but then he has to put it right back up in the perfect spot that it goes. So he'll take my hand and he'll go over to the Christmas tree and he'll start taking like a couple things down, but he always wants to make sure you put them right back up where they're supposed to go, which I love because I work so hard on that tree. So I'm like, you got it, boy, you got it. Like, he just wants to make sure it looks perfect and it cracks me up. A lot of people always ask where I get a lot of my Christmas decor from. So decorating your house for Christmas does not have to be expensive. I have a lot. There's this new show. I don't know if it's a new show, but it's called like Christmas Hoarding or something. I feel like I might end up on that show in a couple of years. I just really love the holidays and I love making it feel magical and special. So I definitely have a lot of decorations, but it doesn't have to be expensive. Majority of the decorations that I have, I found on Instagram. Or not Instagram, sorry. I found on Amazon. So all of my, decor around the house, my lights, my garland, my photos, my gingerbread houses, my candy canes, I've got these like red ribbons that go around the cabinets in the kitchen and all my ornaments and things like that. Majority of them I found on Amazon and it's not expensive. So you can definitely find a lot of things on Amazon and make it your own, which I love as well. I like to add a couple things every year. Of course, I keep kind of the same theme because I have so much and I don't want to be wasteful and completely redo the themes every year. So I'll just kind of add to it. Like this year, my main Christmas tree is if you saw it on Instagram, I'm going to do like a video and show like my whole house because I've got 3 Christmas trees. I've got stuff everywhere that you look. But my main Christmas tree, I call it my gingerbread tree. So it's got like a lot of like red and white striped candies like candy canes and different things like that. And it's all red and white ornaments. And I found these like roses this year that I added into the tree, which I love. They were so cute. They're just little fake roses, red roses. And that was something new. And then I also found these gingerbread and candy cane striped fake poinsettias. And they're so pretty. And I added them. And all of that was just from Amazon. I had some friends over the other day and they were like, how do you decorate your tree? How do you decorate your tree? So I'm going to give you some tips. I know it's close to Christmas and a lot of people have probably already decorated their house or their trees by now, but whenever I was explaining to this, it was a new makeup artist that I was using the other day for an event, and she was like, "You need to like tell people how to do this because I didn't even know what to do. I put my Christmas lights on last, blah blah blah." So some easy steps to make sure that your tree looks good. If you're using a fake tree, make sure that you're spreading out the branches. A lot of people think you can just pop it open and it's good to go. But no, you need to spread the branches, every single one, make it look very fluffy and it looks more real that way. If your Christmas tree is pre-lit, great. If not, put the lights on first, because the last thing you want to do is put all your ornaments up and be like, "Oh crap, I forgot the lights," because then you're going to have these green strings going over all of your ornaments, and that is just very annoying. So lights on first. Sometimes even if it is a pre-lit tree, I still like to put extra lights on it because sometimes I think that the pre-lit trees aren't as bright. So even if it's a pre-lit tree, normally I'm adding lights as well. Next up, I would do a garland. So for my candy cane tree, I have this garland that's like white and red, kind of like peppermint balls. So I would wrap that. You start at the top and go down to the bottom and make it even and go all the way around. And then I start with all of my ornaments. So put my ornaments on the side. I like some bigger ones to be on the side. That way they kind of pop out and they show more like volume to the tree. Put all your ornaments on, and then you want to go in with your fillers, like my red roses, like the poinsettias. I have these like they're like basically wooden lollipops, and they just like go out the side of the tree. So I stick them in wherever they needed. Red berries or whatever color tree you're doing, berries is always a great tree filler. So I have a bunch of red berries on there, and I just like put them in a little bundle and place them in different places around the tree to kind of fill in those empty spots. And then at the very end, well, I also added like these little gingerbread guys. So I have a gingerbread man tree topper who kind of like hugs the top of the tree. And then I've got these like really cute, I've got like a girl gingerbread and then a chef gingerbread. And they're kind of like just like stuffed animals. And I just kind of stuffed them in different places around the tree as well. And then this year, which I think you always need to have a tree skirt, but tree collars are so great because a tree skirt can be pretty. Like in my living room on my white winter wonderland tree, I have a white tree skirt in there, but I also have 3 dogs and a cat who love to play on that stuff. So it's always getting messed up and whatever. So tree collars are a great idea. Tree collars, you know, they're more stable and they just go around the base of your tree. And this year I found on Amazon like a gingerbread village. So I added that this year to the tree too, and it goes around. And then at the very, very end, the last thing that I ever do is put on your Christmas topper. I like to do a huge bow because I just think that it looks really pretty. And in my living room, or in my kitchen, it matches like the bows on the counters and all that stuff. So yeah, that would be my tips for decorating your tree. I'll have to do a video of it. I'm such a coffee person. I love my coffee every morning, but the bloating and discomfort after my morning coffee never makes me feel good. I hate whenever my pants don't fit. I hate whenever they're feeling tight. I hate whenever I feel that bloating all day long. Everyday Dose has been a savior for my body. It's not only an incredible coffee, it also has collagen and functional mushrooms that get rid of any negative side effects of coffee on my stomach, which is amazing. Everyday Dose is coffee plus benefits. They combine high quality coffee with powerful ingredients like lion's mane and chaga, collagen protein, and nootropics to fuel your brain, boost focus, and give you clean, sustained energy all day long. It tastes just like coffee without the downside, no crash, no jitters, just clean, sustained energy, which I love. Get 61% off your first Coffee Plus starter kit, a free A2 probiotic creamer with over $100 in free gifts by going to everydaydose.com/reality or entering reality at checkout. That's everydaydose.com/reality for 61% off your first order. Everyday Dose is also available at your local Target. When it comes to holiday gifting, I want to give things people really love. Beautiful, timeless pieces they'll wear for years. That's why I'm going with Quince. Everything is premium quality at a price that actually makes sense. They have such amazing quality. They have so much to pick from. I have such a huge shopping list. I had to get things for my mom, my sisters, my brothers, my dad, my stepmom, my cousins, my aunts, my mamaw, my grandparents. Like, I just have so many people to get things for. And Quince has such amazing things, and it's the perfect place to go shopping for yourself or for others. Quince has something for everyone. Soft Mongolian cashmere sweaters for $50 that look and feel like designer pieces, silk tops and skirts for dressing up, perfectly cut denim for everyday wear, and outerwear that actually keeps you warm. The craftsmanship shows in every detail. The stitching, the fit, the drape, it's elevated, timeless, and made to wear on repeat. The cashmere feels incredible, soft, structured, and it doesn't peel. It's the kind of quality I normally expect from a $200 sweater, not a $50 sweater. It's perfect for the holiday season. Perfect gifts on this site. You have to check them out. Find gifts so good you'll want to keep them with Quince. Go to quince.com/realityhits for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/realityhits to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/realityhits. Check them out. They have so many things that you can knock off your Christmas list. You will love them. When Reality Hits is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states and situations. But I'm definitely going to do a video and show everything that I have around the house because I work too hard. This has taken me a long time. The inside's finally done. The backyard's finally done. Like, I changed out all of my pillows in my backyard are normally black and white stripes. So I just got pillow covers that are red and black, like flannel plaid. And I put it over top of everything. And then I just have red, black, and white outside because my furniture is black as well. So it all goes together. Cruz has this really cute swing set in the backyard. So I put his own little Christmas tree in there as well. And then I put fake poinsettias, which every time I post poinsettias, everybody's like, they're poisonous to dogs. They're poisonous to dogs. I'm like, I know. These are fake. Don't worry. So I always put fake poinsettias in his flower box, and that's just like another little pop of red. But I really enjoy decorating for the holidays. It is so fun. Dolly, my new puppy, has kind of been the menace this year. You know, this is her first Christmas. Lola, my cat, she likes to climb in the tree every now and then and like mess things up and whatever. But Dolly is in this phase right now. I think she's teething, and she just wants to chew on everything. So any of the bulbs that are hanging down, or like I've got this like little berry garland and stuff, and she keeps chewing on them. I'm like, goodness gracious. So she is the only one right now that's giving me some issues because Cruz loves it all. He wants to put everything back where it goes. He's a little perfectionist when it comes to that stuff. And Sissy and Kingsley could care less. So Lola and Dolly are starting to be little brats this Christmas, but we'll see what happens. But I'm super excited. I can't wait. And then, I don't know if you guys saw, I did a little Christmas girls' night with some of my friends. Not everybody. I'm friends with everybody. Everybody knows that. But all of my friends don't always get along. So I have to separate and do things with certain groups in different situations, which can be troubling because I wish that everyone could be there. But that's just kind of how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So the other night I had a little pajama party girls' night, and I had Lala, Janet, and Michelle over. And it was so cute. I've seen it all over like Instagram and TikTok. I wanted to do like one of those like bring your board parties, and I got everybody matching flannel pajamas. And I did a little video of that as well to show what everybody brought. So I'll be posting that soon. But I did a charcuterie board and I did like a fruit and veggie board as well. So that was like what I did. And of course I had drinks and all that stuff for everybody. Lala brought her grandmother's sweet potatoes, which she cracks me up because she like giving her oven mitts and she had to heat it up in my oven, didn't know how to turn it on. I was like, I have to do a cooking lesson with this girl. Like I've got to show her how to do this stuff. We were cracking up, but they were delicious. Michelle brought a dessert board. So she brought like banana puddings and like cheesecakes and key lime pie and different stuff like that. And I put them all on a cute little board. And then Janet cracks me up. She brought McDonald's chicken nuggets and caviar. And then like all the little fixed things like the creme fraiche and the boiled eggs and the chives and all that stuff. But apparently a lot of people love McDonald's chicken nuggets with caviar. That was new to me, but it was delicious. So we did that, and that was a cute little fun idea. It's a good idea to do with your friends, just a bring your board thing. And I've seen so many other people do like candy boards, drink boards. I mean, it could be whatever you want. Fried chicken boards, wing boards, you could go on and on and on. But it's a cute little fun way to have everybody bring something and make it easy and just enjoy the night. We also played a bunch of games. But we played, I don't know if you guys have heard of Grab the Mic. It is hilarious. It is like this, it's basically a stack of cards, and there's a little plastic microphone in the middle, and you flip over the card, and whatever word that is on the card has to be in your song lyric. And it's harder than you think, because while you're doing it, you think like, okay, I'm so good. Cause I know lyrics, and like I can remember lyrics and stuff better than anything. I can't tell you where I'm at. I can't tell you how to get somewhere. Nothing like that. But when it comes to a song, your girl can remember. It doesn't matter if it was from the 90s, early 2000s. I can remember lyrics like no other. So you're playing this game and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to be so good at it. But it gets harder because you just get like brain fog and you can't think. But we were cracking up. We were having such a good time. And I have like these cabinets filled with games because I love doing game nights with my friends. I think it's so fun. And we got out Dream Phone. I don't know if you guys remember Dream Phone from like when we were kids way back in the day. And you got that huge pink fake cell phone, and there's all these little boys on the board, and you have to pick the cards and see which boy might be calling you. And then you have to figure out what boy it is. It's so cute on the other line. So we just did stuff like that, and that was really fun. So if you're thinking of doing any holiday parties, those are some cool ideas. I do have another big holiday party coming up this weekend that I'm so excited about. Me and Kristen are going together, and it's going to be so fun. So I can't wait to talk about that with you guys next week, because it is going to be great. And I'm going to a football game Sunday. So Kristen is a huge fan of the Detroit Lions, as you probably know if you follow Kristen on Instagram. So I'm going with her to the game here. It's going to be here in LA at the Rams Stadium, and we're going to be in the Raising Cane suite. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited. A lot of fun things coming up, and I just love this time of year. It's amazing. Another thing I have coming up is I am hosting a New Year's Eve party in San Diego at the Hard Rock Cafe. So come see me. I am so excited. I love going to San Diego. Some of my friends are going to come with me. So you're going to see a lot of people, and it's going to be more than just me, but I'm really excited. It's going to be so much fun. I love San Diego. LA is pretty much dead during New Year's Eve. It's crazy. I guess everybody's traveling. Everybody goes out of town. So during like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve, it feels like it's pretty dead in LA around that time. So I'm excited to get out of LA and go to San Diego and have a couple fun nights there. So come see me for New Year's Eve, San Diego Hard Rock Hotel. So I'm very excited about that. It's crazy thinking like, because now I'm 36 and sounds so crazy saying that, but now that I'm 36, it's so hard to stay up late. Like whenever my friends came over for that Christmas PJ party, we started at 6:30. So, staying up for New Year's Eve, I can do it. Okay. I can do it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can still hang. I can still have my fun nights, but let's be real. Earlier nights are just where it's at these days. So New Year's Eve is definitely going to be my time to rock out and party and like just try to have fun like I used to in my 20s. So I'm really excited about that. It's going to be a good time. So definitely come see me if you're in San Diego or anywhere around San Diego. It's going to be so much fun. Something else that happened this week is I was on the cover of Us Weekly 2025 year in review issue, and I had no idea what was happening. My publicist didn't even know it was happening. So that was a cool surprise. It's literally an iconic cover that I'm shocked that I'm on. I mean, it literally has Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. It has Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. It has Ozzy Osbourne. It has Rihanna. It has Blake and Justin. It has Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, and then little me in the middle. So that was a shock, and it was very cool. I had a lot of people from back home being like, I saw you on the cover with some of these huge stars. And I was like, oh, like I didn't even know I was going to be on that. So it's something that I am going to keep forever. I had no idea. Actually, Lala texted me. She was out at a store and she texted me a photo of it. And I ended up putting the photo, and she actually got me a copy too and brought it with her. But, actually put the photo that she sent me on my Instagram story. And all of a sudden I started getting all these DMs like, whose arm is that? Whose arm is that? And everyone thought the arm holding the magazine was Jax's arm because it was like covered in tattoos. No, guys, it was Easton, Lala's brother's arm. Lala took a photo while Easton was holding it. And Easton only has one sleeve. Like, I think Jax, both of his arms are covered. So it was just one arm in the sleeve, but people were going nuts in my DMs. I could not believe it. I was like, no, guys, this is not his arm. This is Easton, Lala's brother's arm. So let's get that straight. And yes, for all those wondering, I am still very single. All right, so now I'm going to go to a couple questions that you guys wrote in. Thanks for writing in to my Instagram at Brittany. Every time I do ask me anything on those stories, I always answer them here. I can't get to everyone's, obviously, but I appreciate it so much, and I answer as many as I can. So this is from Quarters 21. How's the healing coming along from surgery? I am feeling fantastic. I am out of the woods for sure. I'm still swollen. It'll be a couple months until I'm like fully back to normal. And that's normal with what surgery I had done. So I'm still a little swollen. I'm still tender around like my back and my sides and just different little areas like that. But I'm feeling amazing. I am healed. My scars are getting lighter. I'm getting ready to start doing, I'm putting like, the scar cream and all that stuff on, but I'm getting ready to start doing laser treatments and lymphatic massages. And I'm actually going to see Dr. Lakey and Dr. Payman Danielpour today. They're the ones that did my surgery. And I'm going in there to see them today to do some M-Sculpt. So they put these like things on your stomach and on your booty. And it's like doing like thousands of crunches in like 20 minutes. So it's supposed to be really good after your surgery to help like strengthen your core back up and everything. So I'm going to start doing that today, and I'll do that like once or twice a week for a couple of weeks. So that will be really good. I started working out again. Janet and I are going to Pilates, so we're starting to do that. And I have a little gym in my house, so I'm starting to run, and I can finally, I got approved to work out again and do everything normal again. So I'm going to get in the gym and really keep up with everything and just be the healthiest version of myself that I can be. So I'm feeling great. It was the best decision I ever made. So I am so excited. I've come a long way from the first week whenever I had my surgery, because that, not gonna lie, that was painful. It was hard to get in and out of bed, and, having the drainage tubes and all that stuff and cleaning and doing all that stuff was, it was difficult, but it was such a short time, and it is so worth it for me. I mean, I am so happy. I feel so much more confident. I feel so much more better in my clothes. I just feel really good about myself, and I'm proud of my decision. So I'm happy I did it. Thanks for asking. I'm feeling so much better. This is from Scarper. Would you ever move back to Kentucky, or do you prefer LA now? I've answered this question a couple times. I don't know if I would ever fully move back to Kentucky. It'd be nice to have like a little house there one day. And who knows what the future might hold. Maybe like when Cruz is older and, things like that, like maybe I will. But right now my work is here. I'm filming TV shows. I've got commercials and doing different like amazing opportunities that are here in LA that I wouldn't really have in Kentucky. So it's important for me to stay here. And I have so many amazing friends and that have become family here. So as much as I miss my family and love going home to visit Kentucky all the time, LA is where I need to be right now. And Cruz is in such a good routine. He has an amazing occupational therapist, amazing speech therapist, and I really don't want to switch up his routines because he is thriving and he is doing so good. So right now we have a good thing going. I'm not saying never. I would never move back, but for right now, I don't see it in my near future. This is from Claudia C. How's Cruz doing? So I kind of just hit on that, but Cruz is doing amazing. He is getting so vocal. He is such a mommy's boy. We're just having the best time together. And again, just so excited to spend this holiday season with him and just see how excited and happy he is for everything. But he is just the happiest little boy. I'm so proud of him. He is doing amazing. He's always mama, mama, mama. He's telling you no when he doesn't want to do things, which I know this sounds like small things, but for someone who is nonverbal, these are huge milestones. And I am just so proud of him. He is smart as a tack. He has the best memory. If I change anything around the house, he can tell. If there's something new, a new candle, a new whatever, he notices instantly. If I have makeup on, he's like pointing to my makeup. Like he notices every little detail in everything. So he is doing great. He's thriving. Again, his occupational therapists are amazing. His speech therapist is amazing. He is doing such a good job. He's helping get dressed and just doing all these like little milestones that are just so important to me and to him. So he is thriving and I couldn't be more proud of him. He's the most perfect little boy. Have you tried everything under the sun for a peace of mind? It sounds like it's time for you to try Cornbread Hemp's CBD gummies. They are amazing. Our friends at Cornbread Hemp hear you. The organic CBD gummies are made to help you feel better, whether it's stress and poor sleep or just needing a moment to unwind. I am such an overthinker, so at night it is hard for me to unwind and sleep and just shut my mind off a little bit and relax. So CBD gummies have been amazing. Don't we all? They only use the best part of the hemp plant, the flower, for their purest and most potent CBD, formulated to help relieve discomfort, stress, and sleeplessness. Right now, When Reality Hits listeners can take advantage of holiday buy one, get one savings and enjoy free shipping on orders over $45. Head to cornbreadhemp.com/reality and use code reality at checkout. That's cornbreadhemp.com/reality, code reality. Cornbread Hemp. This is the good life. This ad is brought to you by Vive Healthcare, the makers of Apretude Cabotegravir. You never skip your SPF and you carry hand sanitizer like an accessory. But what are you doing for HIV prevention? One way to help protect yourself from HIV is Apretude, a prescription medicine used to reduce the risk of getting HIV in adults and adolescents weighing at least 77 pounds. You must be HIV negative to receive Apretude and get tested before each injection. If you think you're exposed to HIV or have flu-like symptoms, tell your doctor right away. More HIV testing may be needed. Apretude does not prevent other sexually transmitted infections. Practice safer sex to reduce your risk. Get Apretude as scheduled. Missing doses increases your HIV risk. Don't take Apretude if allergic to it or taking certain medicines that may interact. Tell your doctor about your medical conditions, liver problems, and mental health. Serious side effects include allergic reactions or rash, liver problems, and depression. If these occur, get medical help right away. The most common side effect is injection site reaction. Bring your A game and talk to your doctor. Learn more at apretude.com or call 1-888-240-0340. This is from Heather White, XX. What song title would describe your life right now? Man, that's kind of a tough one. What song title would describe? Okay, I just did Kristen's podcast and she said, and she had asked me a question and she was like, I think it was something like, what would be a motto for your life right now? And she was like, no scrubs. So yeah, maybe that one. I don't want no scrubs. Because I'm single and trying to date and I don't need no scrubs, okay? That one, and then, oh gosh, that would be a fun one. Oh, gosh. I see. This is just like what happens to me on Grab the Mic. I can't think of anything whenever I'm put on the spot. Let's just go with no scrubs, TLC, because we don't want no scrubs up in here. This is from JN Dollface. Where do you get your Christmas ornaments from, personalized and non? So I kind of went over this earlier. Majority of my stuff I just find on Amazon and just different cute little things like that. But anytime I get something personalized, I get them made on Etsy. So if you go to Etsy, you can find so many cute things. I like to order personalized gifts and things from there all the time. So check out Etsy. They have the cutest ones. I just got a new ornament made. I like to get at least one ornament made personalized every single year. Like this year, I got one made and it says Mommy, Cruise, and then it's got like little paws for Dolly, Kingsley, Monroe, and, you know, for my cat, Lola. So we have our own little ornament for each year, because I have other ones that just say Kingsley and Monroe, or I have some that, you know, used to have my dog Sophie that passed away. So I like to keep those every single year so I can look back and, you know, in 20 years from now, I'll still have these and it'll be great. So check out Etsy for that kind of stuff. This is from Sloan Deshi Oliver, I think is how you say it. Who are you still friends with from Vanderpump Rules? So I have love for everybody that was on Vanderpump Rules. Everybody. I don't dislike anyone. I think everyone's great. You know, that it was a crazy time of my life. It was life-changing time of my life. And, you know, I will never take it for granted. I'm so grateful for that experience. Obviously, Kristen's my best friend, so we're thick as thieves. I love Tom Schwartz. He's amazing. As you guys know, it was announced he's going to be full-time cast on The Valley now, so that's great. Lala as well. Lala's one of my best friends. So I'm excited for that. We're all very, very close. I love Sheena. I love Ariana. I haven't got to see her very much lately, but I am so happy for her, so proud of her. I still have so much love for Stassi and Katie. I don't really talk to them very much, but we always, you know, we always want nothing but the best for each other. And I've kind of like been talking to Katie a little bit more here and there. So always checking in and want nothing but the best for them. So just happy and proud of everybody. I mean, Vanderpump Rules days were wild. Absolutely wild. It is crazy that there's a whole new season now with new people. I haven't seen anything just yet, but you know, it was just such a fun chapter in our lives that I know every single one of us, even though we had some very tough moments on there, we're also proud of that experience and also grateful, and we always will be. This is from Madalicia. What surprised you most managing single motherhood, co-parenting, and reality TV? What surprised me most? I guess just that I could do it all. You know, I moved here from Kentucky with, you know, maybe $3,000 in my bank account and just had no idea where life was going to take me. I moved in fast. It was just a whole whirlwind experience. And now I have a beautiful house, a beautiful son, like I'm on filming TV shows. I've just got a lot to be grateful for. And, I'm just proud of myself that I could handle it all and by myself as well. You know, I'm taking care of the house. I'm taking care of my son. I'm doing it all alone. And I realized like how strong I could be, because I feel like I wasn't the strongest for a long time. I would let people and things, you know, I would let things take advantage of me and do different stuff like that. But now that I'm doing it by myself, I'm like, wow, I am a badass woman. You know, I can do this. I can handle this. And I'm feeling very, very good about everything that's going on in my life. So always super grateful. And I guess that's just what surprised me the most. It's like, I can do it by myself. I will be okay no matter what. I don't need anybody for anything because mama can handle it herself. So I'm just going to keep on keeping on. Okay. This will be the last question for today. This is from Mary W. 836510. Is your divorce final yet? I hope so. I hope so too, but no, it's not. Still not final. Hopefully it will be final within a month. I mean, this has just been a process. Oh my gosh, a lot of things obviously I can't talk about yet, but I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, that it will happen soon. But again, your girl is still single. So Let me know if you know anybody hot that I should date, okay? All right. I love y'all. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of When Reality Hits. I hope that you guys have a great week. I will talk to you next week. I have a really fun guest coming on that's going to be different and cool, and I cannot wait to talk to her. So we will see you guys next week, and I hope you guys have fun decorating your trees.
With all the best movies. The holidays are brutal, so if you're feeling frugal, stream Pluto TV. Stream Pluto TV. Stream Pluto TV for free. Stream blockbuster hits like 21 Jump Street, Ted, The Expendables, and so much more on Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.